One of the most frequent and important questions that I get from you guys is how to find like-minded people. It seems to be one of the most common and universal problems that I come across when talking to you, and I know exactly how it feels because it used to be my problem too. Loneliness is something that we all struggle with at some point in our lives, but you need to understand that you're not supposed to be lonely. I'll explain the value of overcoming loneliness at the end of this video, but you need to understand that if you're lonely and it hurts, and you know this is not what you're supposed to have in your life, it means you're doing something wrong. It is clearly one of the lessons here that we have to go through. You have to learn how to not be alone in this life. And I myself, when I look back at the time I've been here, I quickly realized that the most fulfilled and happiest I've ever been was when I was surrounded by other people. This problem is very specific to us, 434 members. We're very unique and very different than the rest of society, and it doesn't take much for us to be alienated and lonely. But here's the amazing thing that you probably don't know about. In weirdness lies our strength, because once you find the right person, the bond you will create will be unlike anything that other people have. It's just the way we are. As someone who managed to create a 1,000-strong community, I can tell you that you're all looking for each other. What you don't know is that you're surrounded by other like-minded people who need you and who want your love and your company. As someone who's highly sociable, I can tell you that no matter who you are, you will always find a copy of yourself somewhere. And today, it has never been as easy to find people similar to you as it is with the use of technology. You're literally carrying millions of potential friendships in your pocket every day. It's just a matter of energy and willingness to put the effort into connecting with others and building friendships and relationships. It's all about your confidence and your willingness to do this, and it is at first a mechanical process that you just need to initiate and then realize that the world is filled with other people who need your company. The key to finding a like-minded person is similarities, and there needs to be as many of them as possible. You will find the right soulmate when you have mutual interests or similar personalities, or ideally both. There are people out there waiting for you you're destined to be together with. You just haven't discovered them yet. Trust me that no matter how much of an outcast you feel you are, as long as you find someone who shares a similar type of personality with you, you'll become friends, and then you might become inseparable. And that's not only a beautiful thing you need and deserve to experience, but also one of your main responsibilities while being on Earth. Of course, almost all of friendship initiation today takes place in the digital world, and that's actually a good thing because it gives everyone an equal opportunity to reach out to others, no matter their level of confidence. Finding friends online is super easy, and you don't even have to engage with others in real life if you choose to do so. Online friendship is somewhat of a substitute to having friends in real life, and from my experience I can tell you that it works to some extent, of course, but it does fulfill your basic needs for human connection. I've had amazing internet friends I've never met in real life for years who live on the other side of the world, and we know each other really well, and it is a real friendship with hours on the phone and real emotions, especially if you do see each other in video calls. For some bizarre reason, our brains get fully satisfied with virtual visual connection when it comes to friendship. Of course, romantic relationship is a different story. It's only up to you if you decide to turn digital friendship into real-life friendship, and starting online is such an amazing opportunity for anyone who struggles with being shy. But if you're looking for a real human connection in the real world, don't worry about the distance, because valuable people are worth the time and energy should you need to travel or commute to see each other. Don't be shy when you meet, and don't let it stop you, because I know it can be a problem for some people. From my experience, I can tell you that everyone's equally nervous, and it takes hundreds of meetups to overcome it, even when you do something like what I do. I still get nervous occasionally when I meet with someone. It's normal, so don't let it stop you from being with others. So how to find others online? It's super easy, as there are groups and communities everywhere today, and I would suggest that you start looking for people as local as possible. At your disposal, you'll have internet forums, places like Reddit, social media and their various groups, and even comment sections on YouTube and other video platforms. I see friendships being built there all the time. But the most important tools are phone apps. All of this will be specific to your country, and you need to Google the best places to find friends there, but the most universal ones you can use are the likes of Meetup, Scout, and those that can act both as dating apps and friend-seeking apps like Bumble, Badoo, or even Tinder. Facebook has a search tool that allows you to find local groups by simply typing in the name of a place you live in and specifying what you're interested in. You get all kinds of pages and groups filled with people similar to you. All it takes is messaging them and waiting for an answer. That's all it really comes down to, and the moment they come back to you, confidently engage in an honest conversation, telling them what it is that you're looking for. Trust me, you have no idea what you can achieve by being open and true to yourself. Honesty goes a long way. If you need to know how to do this in detail, get in touch with me and we can schedule a chat and I can guide you through the process of overcoming your own shyness and all the methods of boosting your confidence. Of course, we need to remember about real-life places where you can meet people, like all kinds of classes, support groups, meetings, and common interest centers, clubs, or even churches. All these places are filled with people, but the selection process will be a little bit more random, so you have to be aware of that. What I'm trying to tell you here is that finding other like-minded people is super easy, and it's only a matter of your resilience and the amount of energy you're willing to use to find these people. It is truly a numbers game, because as long as you don't give up, sooner or later, if you keep doing what I described here and you'll keep learning about human interaction, you will end up surrounded by people you love and who love you. So why is all of this so important? Because you came to Earth to interact with other humans. That's why it is crucial that you find like-minded people like yourself. Those who decide to live alone are very unlikely to master being a human. There's not a person that will choose all the materialistic riches of this world instead of a fulfilling connection with other humans. It's true that we go through life having just ourselves, and we're born alone and we die alone, but everything in between is to be filled with others and their love. Loneliness in reality is nothing but fear of life. You'll never get any inspiration from being lonely, and you will not develop. You'll only discover your true potential when you're together with others. Of course, there's a difference between solitude and loneliness, and one of them is beautiful and the other one is horrifying and damaging. Your job is to reach out to others and touch them both with your hands and your heart. I wish you good luck, and I hope you can say thank you by supporting this channel. All links in the video description. Thank you very much for your generosity. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. Like this video and share it with everyone you care about. For merchandise, go to shop.b434.com. Leave your email address at news.b434.com. Visit the website of the artist and the musician I featured here. For more info or contact, visit b434.com and join 434's social media on YouTube, Facebook, BitChute, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Telegram, VK, TikTok, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Dailymotion, and a few other ones you can see on the screen now. All links in the video description and at b434.com.